Protecting those digital files and documents. That's our Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Acronis is President and Chief Success Officer. That's a good title. Gaidar Magdanurov. Great to see you again, Gaidar.
Thank you, Fred. Great to see you too.
And like I said, I enjoy that title. That's a new one for me. So let's start with a bit of background about the company. You're global, based, I think, in Switzerland, more than 20 years old now. Tell us more.
Yeah, 20 years old now. We were actually founded 20 years ago in Singapore. And since then, company moved the headquarters to Switzerland. So for approximately 15 years, we're in Switzerland. And we are kind of small company, 2,000 people plus all around the world, like everywhere. Right now, I'm speaking with you from Bulgaria. It's one of our larger R&D hubs, but we have locations everywhere. We have people everywhere, especially now with the remote work. Thanks to COVID, people got used to working from anywhere in the world.
And you have a brand new version of Acronis Cyber Protect Home Office. Give us the overview of what this is all about, what consumers should know.
Yeah, that is correct. So we have the product Acronis Cyber Protect, and we offer the platform for service providers. That's our Acronis Cyber Protect Cloud, and they can use it to deliver services to the end customers. And then we have Acronis Cyber Protect that we offer to the corporate customers. So corporate IT can use it. And then for the home users, we used to have a product called Acronis TrueImage, and lots of people know about it because we had millions of users. We still have maybe more than 5.5 million active users of Acronis TrueImage. And recently, we rebranded the product and refreshed the product and standardized it with the rest of the product portfolio that we have. So we call it Acronis Cyber Protect Home Office. But funny enough, people still call it TrueImage quite often because it's very hard to go against the habit that you have formed in 20 years. So the Cyber Protect Home Office, and why it is called Cyber Protect, not TrueImage anymore, because it combines backup and cybersecurity, cyber protection. So we have an antivirus, anti-malware solution built in, and it's integrated with the backup. So when you think about it, when you have only the backup, you have an opportunity to recover if something happens, which is great, and most people should have it. And when you think about security, it prevents some of the attacks and some of the cyber threats. But if you don't have a backup in addition, sometimes security fails. So you have to recover. So you have to roll back if your antivirus or whatever solution you use is not working. That's why we combine it. That's why it became Cyber Protect. And the key thing here is that security enhances backup, backup enhances security. So for instance, because we work with the data, we can do the behavioral analysis and what's going on and what the applications are doing. We don't have to know, is it a known virus or not? We know if something is wrong, we can block the process, we can recover the data automatically so users are not losing any time. So backup enhances security, but security also enhances backup because we protect the backup files, we protect the backup application itself, and also our engine that is used to protect our users is using the backup data to learn from it. So it's another set of training data that we can use so we can improve the quality of the detection. So basically, if you want to summarize what is Acronis Cyber Protect Home Office, it is backup, it is security, integrated together.
Which makes a lot of sense the way you explained it. Step us through the user experience here. Someone would go to their website and then download the software, take it from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, it's very good that you mentioned the user experience because if you think about how many people actually use backup, the percentage of the population would be relatively small. And why is that? Is because majority of the backup solutions are complicated. And even when you buy a backup solution and you use it, sometimes you fail with it. So when you need it, you cannot recover or something was not backed up because it's too complicated. And we realized that user experience is even more important than the capability. So when we designed the product, we make it easy. So it is super flexible. You can design whatever backup schemes, backup schedules that you want if you're an advanced user. But if you just want to have a complete backup of your whole system, it's literally one click. So you can say, backup everything I have to the cloud, or backup everything I have to an external drive, and that's it. And the software will create the complete image of your system. So everything, all the settings, all the files, everything will be there. You don't have to think about it. So that's the beauty of our solution, because even when you look at it, it looks beautiful, but it also works beautifully. That was the whole idea behind making that into the home user product, because we know even people with advanced IT skills, they prefer to have something simple. They don't want to spend time learning how to use this particular tool. And also they don't want to have a situation when you can just make the wrong setting or click the wrong button and something is not working properly. So we made it extremely easy.
And then from that first backup, it would back up again incrementally over.
Yes. So by default, if you don't do anything, you just configure full backup, full image backup to the cloud. That's what most people do now. It will just keep going. It will be every day will be creating an incremental set of data, send it to the cloud. So you have copy of your data in the cloud, which is also very convenient because you can access that data from anywhere. We have online portal through which you can go and look at all the devices that you're backing up. You can even initiate remote backup, which is great for a family environment. For instance, I have like 5 or 6 computers that my family uses, and I back up them all. And also, you can access the files from your device from the cloud. So imagine you're traveling somewhere and you need to access a file that's actually on your computer, not on any of the cloud services, but it's in your backup. So even from your phone, from the web browser, you can just download the file and use it somehow. So that's it. That's it. Like the whole idea is it should be easy. It shouldn't require any attention from the user. You set it and you forget it. And if something happens, and something happens all the time to everybody, you can recover.
Some people in some households like yours, you have multiple PCs in the house, maybe Macs in the environment as well. How do you allow synchronizing of files? Say I work on my office computer and then I go downstairs and have a notebook computer. Can I synchronize certain folders so that they're available on both?
Yeah. We have the file sync and share solution as well. However, I should be completely open here, is that most people use the services that are designed for syncing files. So I would say that majority of our customers, they either have a setup where they have multiple computers and they are more of advanced users, or they have multiple computers of family members. And quite often they use whatever is built in with the operating system, maybe OneDrive from Microsoft or iCloud from Apple for file sync. And they use us for the backup, because the file sync does not replace a backup. You have multiple copies on different machines, but they're in sync. If you delete something or change something in one place, it will be changed in another place, and you can lose the files, and you have very limited amount of time to recover them from the cloud file sync and share service. So what we see people do, they use those popular services, and why not to use them? They're designed for that. And then on top of it, they use backup. That's why we implemented also the backup for Microsoft 365. So if you use OneDrive and you use email from Microsoft, you can back it up cloud to cloud. So you will have another copy. It's not even working from your machine. It's working directly from Microsoft Cloud Service and syncs all your files to your backup. That's what I do, and that's what I do for my whole family. And most of my friends actually doing now the same thing, is they have what they use on their machine, sync it with one of the popular services that allow collaboration, and then on top of it, they have a backup. And it's easy to justify having additional backup on top of it, is that you don't want to get into the situation when something is lost and you learn about it when you actually need it, and it's maybe months and months since the file was deleted or edited. So you want to have an option to go somewhere and recover the file, and that's what we provide.
Sounds like what you provide really is peace of mind here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And And I'm talking to people all the time, and the thing is that people with IT background, they all know they need to have backup, but sometimes it's just too complicated, so sometimes they don't do it. So we made it easy for them. But then when you think about the regular computer users, and most of our customers are busy professionals, it could be like small offices, home offices, like people who have like one or two people working for the company, or some freelancers. We have lots of lawyers, doctors, we have lots of CPAs and so on. They all don't have really a lot of IT skills because they specialize in something else. So they are usually afraid that they may not do something right. That's why they're not using a solution. That's why they're not backing up, or they just don't want to pay extra money for something else. But when they spend a moment thinking about it, first of all, it's not so expensive. The solution, even if you use cloud storage, is like a few cups of coffee from Starbucks a month. And then also it's not complicated at all. And it gives you incredible peace of mind because you know if whatever happened with your machine, with your files, you have a copy. That's why I always recommend to have multiple copies, one local, one in the cloud. If you want to recover extremely fast and you have to recover everything, or you want to migrate to another machine, you have a local copy. But if something happened to your local copy, you can go to the cloud and download it from the cloud.
Terrific. Tell us about pricing. You mentioned that it's not terribly expensive to do this.
Yeah, it depends on the edition that people would want to use, because we offer options. So some people prefer to have only cloning and migration, or they use the full image backup, store it only locally, so that way they don't have to use any cloud storage. So that solution is usually starts with about $50 per year, $49.99, you know, the usual pricing. We call it Essential Edition. So for $50 a year, you will get the full image backup to any kind of location that is not cloud. Like you can back up to the external drive, internal drive, or NAS device over the network. It just doesn't include the cloud, but it includes full capability of full image backup. And then we have other editions on top of it. We have Advanced Edition that starts at $55 a year for one computer, which is full image backup, plus it includes the security, ransomware protection, antivirus. It includes cloud storage, and you can choose how much storage you want. Some people go with like 50 gigabytes, some people choose 500, some people choose 1 terabyte. And then with that cloud storage, you can back up your local data and you can back up your Microsoft 365 data. I would say that the most popular version, a popular edition that people buy is our premium subscription. And most of our customers buy it for 3 computers with 1 terabyte of cloud storage. It actually goes at about $190 a year, but that covers 3 computers, unlimited number of mobile devices. And most of our users, they either protect their all work machines or protect the whole family. So that's why they choose this 3 computer edition.
Terrific. And like I said, it will provide peace of mind for the whole family going that route. For more information, where's the best place to go? I think I know the answer.
Yeah, it is acronis.com.
And for those of you listening, it's acronis.com. Gaidar Magdanurov, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you, Fred.